Now, with sword energy, swords, they typically think logically simply due to the fact that they felt as though they had an unfair life, and or whatever they give out they don't typically receive back. Here's the thing: instead of releasing, they typically hold on to it, you know. Now we have the Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Aries, and a Page of Wands. Remember, you guys, I did say I would like to read this in multiple ways, so I will try to speed it up. Now, again, where this is a family member that played a role in this betrayal, this Queen of Swords, whoever it is, whether it is an ex, whether it's a baby mother, whoever, this person, like I said, with the Two of Swords here, their heart chakra is blocked. Notice how the swords is right in the center of the chest. Now, something that stood out to me was the number 2, right? This Queen of Swords, it's giving like, you know what, I'm in charge of your path. I'm in charge of your path. With that being said, I'm going to allow this emperor to get his money, to get his coins. But so far, the only cup I see here is the charming message that is coming in, right? With that being said, this Queen of Swords, off top, she's benefiting off of this emperor financially. Whether it's the way he look as well. You know, there are some families that have no love, no emotions. But listen, man, on those holiday cards, oh, they look like the Huxtables, okay? So that is also the energy it's giving. So, and as well, the other way that I was receiving this is a mother that's controlling their son. The thing is this as well. This mother may have a close bond with the mother of your child and or the father of your child. You guys, it's energy, so just place it where it fits. They may have a close bond to where they've plotted on you to keep you stuck. Even if this is not jail, right? Even if this is not jail, they've done something to cause you some type of delays, to keep you restricted, to keep you from moving forward. Because this emperor with the Page of Wands, this person have new starts. This person has creative juices. Now, the other way I am receiving this is that somebody was definitely a third party with this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, they're typically the third party, right? However, that don't make them a bad individual. But what I'm getting with also this Knight of Cups is that this third party, they were very inspirational. This third party, I don't want to keep saying third party, but that's the role that they had you in. So if this emperor got back with somebody, yes, she is definitely, or they're definitely aware of you, and that's how they're viewing you, as a third party, right? However, your person, they're seeing you as inspirational. They're seeing you as motivational. You see, whether you speak, whatever you do, it makes people heal. It makes people put conflict to rest. Notice what in the Four of Swords as well, someone is lying down on a sword. This Queen of Wands here, she allows people not only put wounds that's open and available, as in betrayals that people may have spoken about, but you know, we all have certain wounds that we don't speak on. This Queen of Wands here, the way she moves, she's also an alchemist. The way she heals people, including herself, it allows people to release what's been keeping them burdened, what's been keeping them down. And here's the thing now, that caused an issue. It caused an imbalance to your person emotions. Because what do they do? What do they do when they're already in a commitment? They may have lied to you whether you knew and or not, right? This caused issues. This caused issues for someone to just simply move forward with the chariot. This person, and that's only their, that's their mistake, because I know couples, they do go on breaks, you guys. They do go on breaks, but here's the thing. When you go on a break, it's not your time to say, okay, it's a free game. That's your time to reflect. That's your time to say, do I want to move forward or not? And people who typically go, oh man, it's my time to let loose, date whoever I want, typically their sacral chakra is overstimulated. It's overstimulated because they are projecting their energy in the wrong direction, in the wrong focus. So now, right? So honestly, your person, they've only placed these burdens upon themselves, because now they're trying to move forward like, okay, you were just a third party. Whole time they're stuck. They're stuck. They're restricted, and they want to come rushing in, and they can't even do that. Why? Because they have to move forward due to being trapped with this Queen of Swords. Whoever this is, whoever this person is, right? Okay, let's move forward. Now, we have the Page of Cups, the 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the Page of Swords falling right underneath the Page of Wands. You guys, I touch the cards a lot because that's how I get a pull on the energy. And somebody's energy is shaky. Can y'all see my hand? Somebody's nervous. Somebody is nervous here. Because we did get the reunion card. So whether this is your person that's trying to make their way back to you, and or whether this is whoever caused this betrayal, somebody is nervous. Because now, going back to where somebody, child, or whoever you co-parent with, or whatever, family member, whatever, because it's also giving a jealous sibling as well. Because you guys, that is so common. There's so many people, they want to be the star of the family. They want to be the star of the family. You know, you have the money, you have the car, you have the looks. Why should you have a happy marriage as well? So you have to be mindful. You have to check your circle. You have to check your surroundings. Because you know what? If somebody used your child to go against you, that's not cool. Because with the Page of Cups here, it's giving a daddy's girl. It's giving, this is a daddy's girl. And this Queen of Wands, it's giving, this Queen of Wands she caused so many burdens that possibly your person, they just can't even look at them. They can't even look at them because somebody, because some of the burdens was what? Oh, mommy needs you. Mommy's grieving. Oh, if somebody lost a loved one, I do apologize. However, people can use that to hold on to people. It's mental manipulation with the Eight of Swords, you guys. Swords, mental conflict. You cannot leave mommy in a state of need. And you know what, you guys? Friends, I'm also getting as well that this mother could have been sitting. Okay, look. I'm going to use me as an example, right? My youngest daughter, her child father, he isn't the best father, right? One thing I will never do is bash that man in front of our daughter. I can count on my fingers how many times she's seen him. I can show y'all messages how many times I go, hey, we're coming into town and this, that, and the third. At one point, this man was my neighbor. The problem is I'm not the type of person that's going to hold a gun to your head to make you do what you're supposed to do, right? That's just not my style at all. So although I have my opinions on my second child father, I'm emotionally and mentally mature enough to know that my child deserves to have her own opinion of her father. Because the same way how I've had my trials and tribulations, and the same way how I have to understand, not everybody can handle life. I also understand if I can change, so can other people. Now, not change to get back together with God. I don't want that. Please, for the love of God. And I mean that with much respect. But what I'm saying is that maybe one day he changed. Say he changed, right? And he wants to be the right father for our child. And let's say I sabotage him by speaking all this negative crap on his name, although it may be true. Right? But say I just bash her young developing brain with all this negative energy. I've let her father look like a monster. Do you think my daughter's going to want to meet him, although he changed? That's the thing about it. And that's why we have to be careful, especially when we have children, you guys. We got to be careful because they soak things up. Remember, we're molding them. So if this is the mother of your child, she could have even tried to put your child against you. She could have did so much trash talking in this poor young child ear when they was a child all the way up until they grew up. So now this child can't help but to say, oh, poor mommy. Poor mommy. And or even if this is a sibling, right? Say you're the black sheep of the family. Oh, all you do is cause burdens upon the family. Poor mommy. They try to keep you in that mental restriction so you cannot move forward. See, they want to keep you stuck single by yourself. They don't mind you having small beginnings, small fresh starts. But now, Papa, you can't move farther than that. You ain't going to your Empress. Because guess what? If you go to your Empress is going to shine light on all of this. And now, for some of you who have really young kids, right? They did not even know what they were doing. They did not know what their mother even signed them up to do. Because with this Page of Cups here, like I said, it's given like, damn, baby girl, how could you do this to me? How could you cause these challenges, these changes, all because your mother is going through changes? If she's sad, can you guys find a clinic for her? If she has an addiction, can you guys find a rehab for her? If she's ill, can't you guys get her a doctor? But right here with the Two of Wands, see right here I'm getting World Wide Web with the world. Somebody made a decision to watch, to spy. Spy on what? Spy on what? And with this Two of Wands and the Two of Swords, it's really giving that this child. For some of you may even father a child that don't even belong to you. But because they're kin to your child, you get what I'm saying? But with this, we have a child, but even watching all your fresh starts, just so they know when to pounce. Causing cloudiness, causing judgment. You see the Page of Swords right here? Something that just stood out to me, right? It's giving, if this is a child that caused a betrayal, your child, a sibling, right? The Queen of Swords, something that really popped out is that she's really, in this reading, I'm not saying all Queen of Swords. Oh, my ring. Y'all, look what my daughter, she bought me this like sometime last year. If you know, you know. Hold on. Let me open it for y'all. Okay, it's acting weird, but it's the whole SpongeBob best friend forever ring. Isn't that freaking cute? It made me so happy. But yeah, look at that. Okay, it's not. Whatever. But I don't want to get too distracted. But every time I see it, it brings me joy. It's like, yeah, my little baby got me that. But anyways, something that stood out to me, and again, I'm not saying every single Queen of Swords is doing this, but this one right here, oh baby, she's good for clouding the judgment starting from the root chakra. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is that she was raised into a clouded judgment family. That's what I'm getting. And for her, her whole chakras, they are just blocked and clouded. But not her crown chakra, though. Oh, you see, she got to keep that crown chakra intact. And this lets me know that this Queen of Swords, you see this Queen of Swords here? She's good at making herself look stable. She's good at making herself look fair, look justice, man, baby needs to go heal because she got some burdens in them ponds and she don't want to get to them boulders. They too big. I don't want to heal from that. Instead, I'm just going to put my burdens on my son. Instead, I'm going to put my burdens on my baby daddy. Keep him stuck from moving forward. That's foul. Because look, the child is what? Now this child is unsure. Is daddy good? But mommy do nothing but try to cloud your judgment. Okay? Listen to me. Remind your children. Remind your children. Words are beautiful, but baby, watch their actions. Watch their actions. Because somebody's trying to act like what they're doing is just, like it's right, but the cloudiness behind it, no. But even with the sword, I'm getting as well that your partner, even people that this Queen of Swords try to confuse, they're slowly seeing the clarity. They're slowly gaining clarity. They're slowly gaining clarity. Now, for the ones where someone placed you in a third party, oh, baby, let me tell you something. Somebody felt so burdened. Somebody felt so burdened, so they had to watch you. They had to watch you. Why? Just to steal your style. They had to watch you just to mimic what you do. Just to mimic what you do. Because this individual know. She the type that was trying to say, you know, if you don't do this, I'm gonna leave. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, leave, bitch. Excuse me, y'all. But, man, leave. Go on. Because it's like, I'm spitting all over the cards. I'm getting annoyed. Because why won't people just heal? Just simply heal. Whether this is a bitter mother, a bitter baby mother, a bitter sister, I don't care who. But somebody is intentionally doing something to keep you restricted. Y'all know what I also got? If somebody I wanted to do a video on that too. If somebody has mommy and or daddy issues, right? Let's say your mother, she has not given you the proper emotion, the proper nurture, the proper love, the proper care. Because I'm not seeing any of that. I'm barely seeing no cups. Other than this, like I said, the Knight of Cups. Well, we have the Page of Cups, but I'm really getting a child. And for the ones where this isn't a child, I'm getting someone that is trying to block off all of your fresh starts. All of your fresh starts, but not your money, not your finances. Oh, no, because they need you for that one. Even if this is an old, bitter marriage that somebody wants to leave. With the Eight of Cups over here. Now, sorry, y'all. I was getting distracted because I just don't fathom. Whatever. We have Strength, Ten of Cups. Magician. Wow. Oh, Spirit, help me to hold on to that download. I beg of you. The Seven of Swords, the King of Swords. The Eight of Cups. The ones to where someone put you in a third party, right? They got your person to walk away completely because they were saying that you was doing magic. If you have a platform, if your social media is public with the yellow down here, you're open with your spirituality. You don't hide it. So, of course, they did the mundane thing. Love spell. And that's how this King of Swords is walking away. But let me tell you something, though. The thing is this. Here's the gag. The gag is the Queen of Swords. She's the one. She's the one who's hiding. Look, oh man, I gotta go and sneak and run off to the voodoo man. I gotta go and do my little word manipulation. I gotta go and lie. I gotta go and say the person that you're interested, that they're this, that. Listen, masculines and feminines as well, because this is just energy. Think about it. Every time you've gotten into a relationship or you've gotten a hold of something that made you feel good, how long do you have it for, or do it just go? Because whoever this is, I'm getting that somebody is doing magic on your strength. Here's the thing. Yes. Now, one thing is no secret. Men typically, one of the things that they have to work on most of the time is their pride and their ego. Here's the thing. I'm getting masculine that you are somebody who pride and ego is through the roof. And you may even have found yourself stuck. Why can't you move past that boulder? It's because you got bitter Sally Sue over here doing magic. Someone's being sneaky. Someone's over here doing magic to keep you stuck to your emotions, to make you feel like you're not good enough to move forward. Bro, don't you remember when your girl, she took all your money and ran off? They're reminding you of these things to keep you stuck. Bro, did you have about like 5, 10, 6 divorces, bro? They're reminding you of these things to keep you stuck. Don't forget, if you go get married, I'm going to take you for everything. They're reminding you of these things. But what will little Billy Jr. think if you left off with somebody younger? Because some of y'all a lot younger than who... I'm not going to repeat that, Spirit. I'm not going to say that. Because I respect my elders. I really, really do. I don't care if they're karmic or not, baby. I don't got time for... No, thank you. No, thank you. I know my battles, okay? I know my battles. But with that being said, someone is doing something. So let's go back over this now. So for a few of you guys, someone is using your children to keep you stuck. Be mindful if you are into any illegal things. Someone is going to try to set you up with the child in the vehicle just so they could make you look as though you are not responsible. Something else I got. If you have an overbearing mother, it's only because their man had left. And baby, little do you know, baby, she's treating you like incest without the physical. You get what I'm saying? Because now you're her man. So you're not going to leave her. Because who's going to take care of her? Who's going to defend her? Who's going to protect her? I'm old. Meaning, if you get married, she won't really have much time. Let me tell you something. A mother job is to love, heal, nurture her son. Why? So he can be feminine. So he can be balanced with his feminine energy. The King of Swords, Papa role, is to protect, lead. That's how your son become balanced. So let's use me. So when I walk into the house and my energy shift, correct? If he's balanced, he's going to say, hey, babe, what's going on with you? I'm going to be able to respond in a better manner. If he's too masculine, there's no feminine energy. Damn, what's wrong now? Something always wrong with you. And now my energy is going to reflect that as, you know what? F it, whatever. Don't worry about it. Clashing. And let me tell you something. And that is something that I see with a lot of masculines. I'm not going to lie. I love the fact that masculines, they're going to therapy. I love the fact that they're undoing burdens and releasing burdens that no longer serve them any use. But something that I have always saw was the fact that when a son is raised by a single mother, he's either too masculine or too feminine. Meaning, he has bitch tendencies. He's too feminine. He likes to gossip. He likes to be in drama. And it's not his fault. It's because he's seen his mother do it. He's at a young age. His brain is developing. Papa's not really there to lead them. That's why I like to tell all my homegirls, girl, listen, you're a single mother. Put that boy in what's called a big brother, little brother, something that's like that. I like, listen, make sure you find a masculine man that you can trust just to balance that out. He will be grateful. He won't have any issues when it's time for him to date. He won't pick up the wrong people. Same with the feminine. When females are raised by single mothers, they typically come out too masculine. Because listen, I saw my mom, she got it on her own. So I don't need no man to help me. I'm good. No, sweetheart, sit down and relax. Eat grapes. Put your feet up. That's the thing about it. Because let me tell you something. Women, they see their mother do it all, and they think, oh, wow, my mom's a superhero, but the mother don't show them crying. The mother don't show the children them praying for a good man to come and help them. They're not doing that. So now the child is just thinking, well, I can do it by myself. No. Let me tell you something. Like right now, I'm a single mother, right? And I always tell my kids, let me tell you something. I want a man because I want a man, not because I need a man. There is a complete, remove all monitoring spirits. There is a complete difference. Because when you wind up needing somebody, a lot of times they will use that to control you and restrict you where you can't move. But to know to the fact that, hey, I want you and only you, that holds so much power. Because listen, a lot of time when people get what they need, baby, they don't need you no more. So I always tell my children, listen, being a single mother is hard work. It is so hard. So always keep your heart chakra open. Don't push away any man because you think, oh, my mom, she did it by herself, so I can too. But at the same time, let me tell you something. Don't you ever dim your light. Don't you ever lose your power. Don't you ever settle for less. Go and get your own. So when you don't feel happy, you can move forward. Always take accountability. Stand in your power. Stand in your light. Oy, you guys. This is a lot, honestly. This is a lot, you guys. This is a lot. Now, for the ones who's in a marriage, baby, he's walking out. You want to know why? He realized that these cups, they're empty. And or she. These cups, they're empty. These cups, they're empty. And you know what's funny? This person has been manipulating your person's energy to make them think they're a king of swords. Just to match their energy. That's for a few of you. Just to, let me go run off to the voodoo priest. Let me go do my little lies to remind him and or her that we're a pair. So if you're a pair, why this person don't got no damn wish fulfillment? Let me tell you something. This person, before this individual walk away, right, collective? This person was somebody else's wish fulfillment. But this person was not getting their wish fulfillment. Look how the full moon is behind there. Something's being hidden. Somebody thought this was their wish fulfillment. Baby, they're going to go find that wish fulfillment. Where's that one person that was helping me heal? Where's that one person that was saying, that was giving those inspirational message? Where was that light? Where was the power that I felt? I felt a powerful pull. I felt a powerful pull, a powerful, strong pull. And you know what, damn it? I'm about to go and find it. Okay? All right, collective. I don't want to keep this thing running, going off. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I did pull some cards. So these are some signs that may resonate, you guys. Always check the placements. We have Taurus. Y'all know what's funny? I'm shuffling these cards waiting for the zodiac sign to come out, right? I've already done that. Those cards are right here. Somebody is doing heavy mental manipulation. Someone is doing heavy mental manipulation, you guys. But we have Pisces here. Pisces, Taurus. So basically what I'm saying was, I just had to go like this. Water signs. Somebody's trying to make something so difficult. Someone's trying to just cause confusion. Hey, make sure you guys are protecting your crown chakra, okay? We have the water elements. So all of y'all. Who's that? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, I'm a water sign. That's horrible, right? We have the fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sag. We got Gemini. We have air, so all of y'all as well. And Libra. You guys, please stay safe. Remember now, if y'all into some legal festives, be careful of someone trying to get y'all locked up. If you are dealing with somebody that was in a marriage, watch their actions. Because for a few of you, they are trying to have their cake and eat it too. For a lot of you, they are walking away. Because we did get the patient cards, right? Remember, we got cutting out separation. And we got, remember the snake with that whole betrayal. We got patience. We have engagement ring and wedding rings. Patient. Give it time. For a lot of you, some of them, they're feeling like, damn, is it even too late? Will this person even see me the same? Because this person has to come in with the truth. A lot of you already know the truth. All right, you guys. I thank you for stopping by. I hope this resonated with you. Remember, take what fits, leave what do not. You guys like, comment, subscribe. You know, I forgot. I wanted to let you guys know. I also do assistance with breaking down dreams. So if you find that you have issues with understanding your dreams, you can hit my email up. If you find that your dream, it come in puzzle pieces and or like bits, it's fuzzy, you remember it and then you don't, make sure you are doing your properly spiritual bath. You do not need a bath to take a spiritual bath. Honestly, you can just stand in your shower and do a nice affirmation over your head. I like to read a scripture out of Psalm. You guys, at nighttime, keep your crown chakra covered. Even when you're in the house, if you're in the house just chilling and relaxing, keep your head covered, you guys. Wear a bonnet, wear a do-rag, wear a scarf. I'm telling you, just keep it covered. You get what I'm saying? Also, when you are leaving your home, make sure you say those same affirmations. If you deem God as your higher power, you just simply say, Heavenly Father, I ask that you cover my crown chakra, cover me under your blood of protection. May no evil trespass. May nobody try to cause confusion and illusion. Remind me that if it's of confusion, it's of the enemy. Because you only bring nothing but clarity. Ashe? All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit your girl up. I really do love you, and I appreciate you guys for thugging with me. Because y'all know your girl, she come in, then she be out. She come in, then she be out. So thank you for sticking by my side. I think it's really dope, actually, for the ones that do come back and that do interact with me, especially on social media. You can follow me, same name, Instagram, spiritually_urban. But I think it's really dope because we get to grow together. You get what I'm saying? I can't wait until I get that one comment where it's like, you remember when you only had this amount of subscribers, now you have your whole soul tribe, they come together. Y'all, it's just going to be dope. Anyways, y'all, stay blessed. I wish nothing but love, light, and happiness and protection over you and your loved ones. Have a wonderful day. Mwah.